AC, it's about 6:17 right now. If you are heading out and about, it is very muggy and uncomfortable. And today we're very similar to what we saw yesterday. We topped out pretty close to 90 degrees, 89 in Indy, 89 also in Bloomington, up near portions of Kokomo. You're at 88 yesterday. Today, very similar temperatures with that chance of showers and thunderstorms too. So very, very August-like conditions. And our temperatures are actually well above the seasonal high. Live look and Speedway upper 60s to lower 70s. Seeing a light haze over the area, but we're not necessarily tracking any thick fog at the moment or any precip chances for this morning. So we have that going for us too. 70 degrees clear skies down at the airport this morning, and most of us here statewide are in the 70s. There are a few exceptions here this morning that are in the 60s. 66 in Kokomo, 64 in Bloomington, low 70s in South Bend at 72 degrees, 66 up in Fort Wayne right now. Storm tracker is quiet. We're really not tracking a whole lot of precip with the exception out near western Illinois, and that is associated with a cold front that will eventually swing through the state as we head through the later half of the day. So you notice through the rest of your morning, we are staying dry, quiet. We'll see plenty of sunshine. And then even through the early half of this afternoon, we might see a few clouds increase, but we're not anticipating a whole lot of precipitation at that point. It's not until later on this evening where we start to see a few showers and thunderstorms really begin to generate. This is at 11 o'clock, and we could see a few of those storms here or showers across central Indiana. Temps today topping out in the upper 80s to near 90 once again. So the heat is going nowhere today. In fact, we're factoring in high dew point readings, which can make it feel like it's in the lower to middle 90s. Actual air temps by noon, 85 degrees. By 5, we're at 88 with a mostly cloudy sky. Heat index for today does show temperatures warming to the lower 90s. So if you have any plans to head out and about, just be sure to hydrate, give yourself plenty of breaks, and wear some light and loose fitting clothing if you are heading out into the sun and into the heat today. State Fair later on tonight does look like another hot one. Temps upper 80s to near 90 by around 7. 5 o'clock, I should say by 9 o'clock, 82, 78 by 11 o'clock with a mostly to partly cloudy sky. Tonight, lows fall to the upper 60s to lower 70s once again. So another jumping off, but similar jumping off point to start off the day on Sunday. That cold front will swing across the state. Notice here how we have showers and thunderstorms around pretty much at any time during the day tomorrow as that front slides through the state through the morning and through the afternoon. We do manage to squeeze out dry time, so it's not going to be a complete soaker of a day, but it is still going to be very hot. Our highs in the upper 80s to near 90 once again. So the cold front not providing us much relief in terms of the heat. 76 to start off tomorrow, partly to mostly cloudy skies. That chance of showers pretty much periodically through the entire day tomorrow. And then to start off the work week, we are looking mainly dry. We'll start off with a mix of sun and clouds during the morning hours. That'll continue through much of the afternoon. This weekend, if you have any plans to head out maybe to the State Fair, we have a lot of events going on within the city and some of the outlying areas as well. It'll be a hot one, 88, 89 Sunday, warm and humid with that shower or thunderstorm chance. Temperatures after that only increasing, so the heat really beginning to build Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Highs in the lower 90s by midweek. We are pairing that up, though, with very high humidity levels, feeling very, very tropical outside. Dew point readings lower 70s, so when you pair that up with the high heat, we could be talking heat indices in the triple digits both Tuesday, Wednesday. By Thursday, we'll see a drop off just a little bit, but that's when we have our next weather maker arriving, and that's actually going to bring us. But it's clear right now in terms of our sky conditions. We are tracking a little bit of light haze. It is still very, very humid outside. Temperature at 70 degrees down at the airport. Right now, our current conditions statewide, not necessarily tracking any precipitation. So once again, we are waking up nice and quiet, but we do have a cold front out west, and this is going to generate that potential for a few showers and thunderstorms later on today. So mainly during the later half of this evening and through the overnight hours. Here's our Futurecast model through around 1 to 2 o'clock. Cloud cover will begin to increase, but we're not necessarily tracking that shower chance. It's really not until after, say, dinner time where we have that pop-up shower or thunderstorm opportunity. High temps today topping out in the upper 80s to near 90. Feel like temperatures lower to middle 90s. We are tracking actual air temps over the next few days in the lower 90s. We'll show you just how warm it'll feel and when we see a little bit of relief from the heat coming up in my full forecast here in just a few minutes. Brenna?
Stephanie, a lot to get to on a Saturday morning. We're going to do our best here on this August 21st. Lucky us, we get to be inside to do it. It is so humid out there.
It is. It's not comfortable, and it's only, what, 7 o'clock right now? We still have several more hours to go, and we haven't even seen the full effect of the sun at this point. So we have more humid and hot hours to go.
Yeah.
And we have 90s in the extended forecast too, so not much relief.
Steph.
I know.
Wow.
Sorry. Just bringing all the good news here this morning. South Bend right now, you're at 72 degrees, clear skies. Kokomo at 66. Indianapolis at 70 degrees right now. Bloomington, you're at 64. So temperatures right now starting off warm. You can see the humidity and the light fog that's settling into some select spots where we did see rain, which was downtown Indianapolis yesterday. You are picking up on a little bit of haze this morning. 68 degrees from our Speedway Tower cam looking back to Indianapolis. And at this point, the entire state is waking up dry. So we're not tracking any issues in terms of precipitation, but you can see that it's not too far away from us. We have a cold front west of the state bringing showers from, it looks like, Madison, Wisconsin, extending all the way down into portions of Missouri. That will eventually track in our direction, increasing our chance of a few spotty showers and thunderstorms as we head through late this afternoon and through much of this evening. So here's our Futurecast model by 1 o'clock. Nothing really too, at least detrimental to any outdoor plans that you have early on this afternoon. By 4 or 5 o'clock, still looking okay. It's not until after dinner time where we see a few passing showers as they move towards the south and east. So areas near Terre Haute, down near Washington, Bloomington, picking up on that stray shower chance as we head through the later half of the day today. Right now, temps are in the 70s, 70 in Indy, 64 Bloomington and Columbus, 68 in Muncie. Today will be a hot and humid day. Our daytime highs are approaching the 90-degree mark. Feel like temperatures today could feel like they're in the lower 90s. So the heat is sticking around not only for today, but it actually looks like the next couple of days. So a hot and humid weekend out ahead of us here. We are tracking a cold front, not going to provide us much relief in terms of temperatures, but could give us some more rain chances. And we're stringing together several days in the 90s, and we'll show you here in the extended forecast coming up here in just a few minutes, Brenna.
We'll check it.
All right, welcome back to Daybreak. It's about 7:50 right now. For those that are waking up, we are seeing a lot of sunshine, slight hazy conditions outside, but nothing too overbearingly thick in terms of visibility. So not that bad of a start. Our temps, though, are in the upper 60s to near 70s. So it is already a warm and uncomfortable start, and we are in store for a hot and humid day today. Storm tracker not necessarily tracking any issues right now on radar. In fact, we have an area of high pressure that is just east of the state. So that's going to keep us relatively dry and quiet for a good portion of the day today. But you do notice a bit more activity west of the state. We have a cold front generating showers and thunderstorms near western Illinois. That will eventually track a bit closer to Indiana, giving us the potential of an isolated to scattered shower or thunderstorm as we head through the day today. Nothing really too widespread, but a very similar pattern from the past few days where we have those pop-up shower and thunderstorm chances in the forecast. Partly to mostly sunny skies take us through this afternoon. By around 4 or 5 o'clock, that chance of rain not necessarily out of the forecast. Again, very isolated to spotty in nature. And then tonight we should diminish shower chances ever so slightly, but they'll still be in the forecast even as we approach midnight tonight. Today will be a hot day, mid 80s in terms of our air temperature by around 1. By 3 o'clock, we'll top out at 88. That's our daytime high today. 5 o'clock, still holding in the upper 80s to near 90 with feel-like temperatures in the lower 90s later on today. Statewide, a lot of us are in the upper 80s to lower 90s, so everyone really feeling that heat and the humidity as we head through this afternoon. State Fair later on tonight is going to be a hot one of the last evenings that we have of the State Fair. 88 degrees by 7, by 9, 82, upper 70s to near 80 still as we approach midnight tonight. And then the lows tonight should fall into the upper 60s to lower 70s. So very similar starting off point compared to this morning and mornings past that we've seen this past work week. Cold front will continue to slide through the state, and this is going to generate showers and thunderstorms fairly scattered in nature once again during the day on Sunday. So we're not completely in the clear as we head through the day tomorrow. In fact, I think they'll be a bit more numerous during the day on Sunday than they will be today. And then once that front finally clears the state, we should diminish those shower and thunderstorm chances. And luckily, we're not looking at anything strong to severe with that, just your garden variety showers. Upper 80s, though, as we head through the day tomorrow. So not much relief in store for us as that cold front passes through in terms of the heat. 89 degrees in the city, 88 in Bloomington, 88 in French Lick, 89 degrees in Muncie tomorrow afternoon. By Monday, we are looking at dry conditions, but it still will be a hot one. Very August and summer-like weather out ahead of us here. So by Monday, 7 o'clock in the morning, your Monday morning drive should be okay. Monday afternoon, much of the same with a mix of sun and clouds. Your weekend forecast still shows the heat temps in the upper 80s to near 90 both days, and we continue to warm Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Daytime highs are headed to the lower 90s. We're factoring in very high humidity levels with tropical-like feeling humidity. So dew point readings lower 70s is going to give us a Florida-like feel. We're also going to feel temperatures in the triple digits Tuesday and Wednesday. Luckily, we have a drop off. You'll notice that here by the later half of the week. That's when we're factoring in more rain chances, especially by midweek. And we're also factoring in cooler temperatures. So in the extended forecast.
Back on your Saturday morning, let's get right to it. I've got Stephanie Mead with us this morning to talk weather for the day today. If you like cold weather, cover your ears.
This probably isn't the season for you if you enjoy cold weather.
Got to move elsewhere. Sorry.
Yeah, unfortunately so. But it is looking like a hot day today, tomorrow, and actually over the next couple of days too. So it looks like it sticks with us for a bit. Humidity too. So it's not going to be a dry heat. When do we ever have a dry heat?
Right.
This is what we really need to get down to. Humidity is high right now. Temperatures are in the upper 60s to near 70, and we are seeing a lot of blue sky just over some of the haze that we're seeing this morning too. So it's not completely clear, but once we get through the rest of this morning, we should begin to see a lot of that patchy fog begin to burn off, and then we're in store for more sunshine through the later half of the morning and early afternoon. Right now, we're not tracking any precip activity, so a lot of us statewide are waking up dry, but you do notice showers and thunderstorms west of the state, and that cold front is going to impact us through the day today. Out ahead of that, we have shower and thunderstorms from about Madison, Wisconsin, tracking towards northeast Wisconsin, extending down into Missouri, and then portions of Oklahoma for right now. That will, if it manages to hold together, because right now it looks like it is dissipating before it even hits central portions of Illinois, that could potentially impact us as it gets closer to the state. So you'll note here in our Futurecast model mid-morning that a lot of that activity fizzles out. In the Chicagoland area, a few morning showers and storms, and they'll continue to see that chance in us here as we head through the later half of this afternoon, if not through the early evening hours. And we'll keep in that threat of a stray shower or thunderstorm even well into the overnight, just because of that cold front approaching the state. Temperatures today approaching the lower 90s, so it is going to be a hot afternoon for us here. Pairing that up with high humidity, it is going to feel possibly like the lower 90s, so plan accordingly. If you have plans to head out to the state fair, be sure to hydrate and give yourself plenty of breaks if you're outside. Be sure to lather up on the sunscreen too, just because we are looking at the potential for a lot of sun there as well. Heat indices over the next few hours too, feeling like they're in the lower 90s for a vast majority of us. We are tracking more 90-degree days in the extended forecast, so we'll time that out for you coming up here in just a few minutes.
Thanks.
Welcome back to Daybreak. It's about 8:50 right now. For those that are either waking up, it is a warm start to the morning, uncomfortable start to temperatures yesterday, pretty close to 90 degrees. We were a degree shy here in Indianapolis at 89, 89 in Bloomington, 89 in Lafayette yesterday afternoon. Right now, we're starting off in the 70s. It is muggy. It is uncomfortable, but we're starting dry. We're seeing plenty of sunshine. We do have a cold front, though, just west of the state, and this is actually going to have an impact on us as we head through the day today and through the day tomorrow. So we have that potential of a stray shower or thunderstorm during the afternoon and during the evening hours, but nothing really too widespread coming out of that. We'll show you our Futurecast model here in just a few minutes. Temp-wise, we're starting off in the lower 70s right now, 71 in Indianapolis, 65 Bloomington, 68 in Kokomo. Here's our Futurecast model. We start off with a mix of sun and clouds. It does look a touch hazy outside from the cameras that are situated a little further up, so they're catching that haze closer to the surface. Visibility is actually pretty good. By around 2, 3 o'clock, it looks mainly dry still. It's really not into the afternoon where we start to see those showers and thunderstorms develop just after, say, 4 or 5 o'clock. Chicagoland area picking up the brunt of that first, and then eventually that stray or isolated shower chance will continue through the evening hours. Temperatures today in the upper 80s to near 90. Our feel-like temperatures feeling like they're in the lower 90s today. And if you have any plans to head out to the state fair later on this evening or even this afternoon, know that you have that stray shower chance, but it is going to be a hot and humid one. So something to take into consideration. Be sure you hydrate. 82 by 9 by 11 o'clock, upper 70s still pretty close to 80 degrees. Overnight lows tonight, upper 60s to lower 70s. So another similar start. It'll be warm and uncomfortable. That cold front will sweep its way across the state. Notice here it will generate additional shower and thunderstorm chances here. So we are not out of the clear Sunday. In fact, we have that chance pretty much through the entire day. And then by Monday, we're scaling back our rain chances. Unfortunately, that cold front does not bring much relief in terms of temperatures. Tomorrow tomorrow, we are still topping out near 90 degrees statewide. The heat and humidity is also sticking around to start off the work week. Luckily, we're starting off dry. We'll see a mix of sun and clouds during the day on Monday, much of the same as we had through the day on Tuesday. What we will be tracking and keeping a close eye on is the temperatures, because we will be well above the seasonal high, and we have several days where we are stringing together 90-degree days, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. The heat sticks around even through the day on Thursday, and that is paired up with high humidity levels. It is going to feel oppressive at times with dew point readings in the 70s. That is going to make it feel like it's possibly in the triple digits Tuesday into Wednesday. Notice here how we drop off into the mid-90s, so that's a bit of a relief from the triple digits Tuesday and Wednesday, and we'll continue to see our feel-like temperatures drop off into the lower 90s by the end of next week, but we are in store for a stretch of very warm and uncomfortable weather. We're also tracking the tropics for you here. This does not have an impact on Indiana, but it does on the East Coast. We have Tropical Storm Henri right now that is tracking into portions of the East Coast. So by 2 o'clock in the morning, come tomorrow morning, could potentially upgrade to a Category 1 hurricane, anticipated to make landfall during the later half of the day Sunday as a tropical storm and continue to track its way along the East Coast as we head through the first half of next week. That'll give them some fairly heavy rain at times. In the extended forecast here,